Hello all and welcome back to the walkthrough. Lords of the Fallen, Part 7. We've got a boss fight in front of us, a Hushed Saint. He's kind of like a swamp thing, tree guy. He's on a horse. He's got a shield slam, a spear-like weapon that he can throw at you. He'll kind of slam the ground and send like roots flying at you at 360 degrees. He'll slam the horse down and do like a root, thorn type slam as well at 360 degrees. He's a little slow on his moves, so you gotta time your dodging correctly with him. But in this case, I'm trying to get a lot done in this episode, so I've already went in and died from him because the NPC that we saved from the cave in the swamp area, Kukujin. Where is she? Where are you, Kukujin? I thought she was the other one back there. Let's find her real quick. There she is, Kukujin. This is one of the fights that she has to go into with us, and we have to pay her for her assistance, which I'll show you. I think this one is like 3,000 vigor, and that changes throughout, how many different fights that she has with you. But in order to finish her side quest, this is one of the first places that she has to go in with us. So we're going to invite her in. She's going to, grab his aggro for the most part. So let's jump in and fight him, and I'll talk through it as we go through it. There's going to be parasites scattered throughout the swamp area that this guy's kind of in. That's how you knock him off of his horse, as he's running at you with his horse. Grab a parasite, blow it up right before he gets to you, and kind of kick him off. This will also be our first beacon area, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. So let's go.
Gratitude in the form of a blade wielded well.
We still need to get him off his horse here. There's a spear. Where are they? Here we go. So he's off. We'll just sit back and nail him as much as we can with our holy. Let her do her job. So he's going to go underwater like this, kind of under the ground. He's going to go all over the place. He'll either come back up on his horse, or sometimes he'll come up on his own, and he'll kind of just jump at you with his spear. So here's our parasite. Let him come at us. Here he comes. Let's light him up. Knock him off his horse. Back into holy. She'll grab aggro. That's a waste. That's a slam. I wasn't prepared for that. You want to roll through that, like towards it, like this. Slam. Love to do the horse stuff. You can call the horse in like phase 2. I messed that up. I don't know. I was kind of trying to prep it. Oh, did he kill her already? Yeah, he did. But yeah, I think he did. Well, let's take him out. Let's get him off this horse. I'll heal. Usually she does a better job than that. I'm surprised. Usually get like 2 hits on him, 2 or 3 hits on him. Kind of stay out of his way. Alright, so now he's getting all the thorns and spikes on like phase 2 of the fight. He's gonna hit it, the horse is gonna come out at you. If he slams it like that, he's just gonna send the horse at you. He's gonna go down and try to slam you as well. Just kind of, when he goes under like this, he's just gonna throw himself at you like that. I gotta stop talking. Fight with this guy. Oh, I had that wrong. It's okay, we're good. Let's get some fire on her. Let me back up a minute. Come on, man. There's this 360 slam. Just gotta do it again. Of course. Who's gonna get me? That was messed up. Come on, man. There we go. It's gotta be in a pain there at the end. So that's the Hush Saint. It's not too bad. I kind of was I was talking too much in the beginning. It wouldn't have been that bad off, but no worries. Suck up all the good souls. Need to be an umbral anyway. There's a stigma. Pop the stigma.
Latimer, in death, may you continue.
I'll wait this out and we'll talk about
radiant paragon you
the
are in
beacon.
life. And may your dedication to our cause be remembered evermore.
Alright. I'm gonna exit umbral here. So, this is an important moment in the game where you make an important decision. When you interact with a beacon, you can cleanse the beacon or you can do nothing. If you cleanse the beacon, you're going for like the standard finish, the standard ending, right? Where you kind of cleanse all the beacons, beat the end boss, and you're done. You beat the game. If you do nothing here, that can set you up for two different endings. The Inferno ending and the Umbral ending. I'm going to do nothing. I've already done the cleanse the beacon ending, but I haven't done the Inferno or the Umbral ending. I'm going to try to do the Umbral ending, this one, and I'm working on another character that's doing the Inferno ending. So for me, it's do nothing. But if you choose to cleanse the beacon, it's going to take you through a little bit of a scene, cleanse the beacon, and you'll move on. That's kind of like the cleansing the beacon is kind of like the good ending. The not cleansing the beacon is kind of like the bad ending, but then you choose which direction you want to go, whether that be Umbral or Inferno. And in this case, I'm going to try to do the Umbral ending here. So yeah, that's the beacon talk. All right. Next phase. There's a lot that's going to happen in this episode. There's a couple of different fights. You know, a mini boss. So we have this boss. This was a main boss. Another mini boss. I'm thinking, and then we're gonna get all the way to the to Damaros down the road here. There's gonna be another stigma up here of a little girl playing with one of the swamp dogs. Right around the corner from this, another vestige.
Do you want to play?
This one's kind of crazy.
I know some fun games. Are you hungry? What do you eat? You're smelly. Maybe I should give you a bath.
Oh, he just gassed her. Not good. We got the NPC here.
I intended to see if the ones who inhabit this swamp might be potential customers, but they seem quite folk, including
Run through his dialogue, and then you
case
can
they took-
purchase stuff if you need anything.
It's an odd light, of course. The only light he
Talks
watches
about
over
how
his
the
follower.
swamp
He just
wasn't very
does so
good. They
in-
only wanted heads, but they didn't want his head.
Hello again, friend.
You can buy whatever you need from him.
May your path
Hit the
be
vestige.
blessed.
I'm gonna rest here. Throw some upgrades in. And move into this small area. We got a small area here that's on the other side of the fin. So the fin was the swamp. That's what I call the swamp. This is on the other side of the fin when you would look across, and there was some ladders and things there that we couldn't get to. This is that side of things. So let's upgrade our character. Remember, this is 2020 and 40 or 30. Let me see. I'm playing too many different characters. 40, yeah, we're going to 40 if we can. So let's pump it into there, into radius. All right, behind us, there's going to be some boxes. There's going to be like a body in the tree. We'll get that in a second. Jump through the boxes. There's going to be swamp dogs here. I think there's like 8 in total. Just going to kind of try to aggro those and take them out from afar. So there's another one. There's 2 there, and then 2 to our right as well. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't kill that one in one hit. Let me roll out. There's 2 more over here as well. Grab those. So from the vestige, let me show this kind of so it makes sense to you. There's a shortcut here that we need to get access to an area to the right, but we're going to work everything to the left first. You have to cross over this in umbral, which we're going to do, but we're going to stick, and this all kind of like circles around. It's one big circle with another campfire and some enemies. I'm going to walk you through it, but we're going to come in here, straight in from the vestige, and we're going to work around to the left-hand side and pick up loot. And that's been happening. So, perfect. There's the mimic. All right, we'll talk through that in a sec. Just stay like left side here, like this. That across the way is the bonfire that was, or the campfire bomb. That's a bonfire to me. That was kind of in the fin. So you know, down in here is where we picked up loot in one of the in the last walkthrough, and then headed up into the campfire. That is the actual hill up into the campfire, where all the parasites are and stuff. So we're like across the way from that now. I just kind of jump through all this stuff. This loot is a little bit different. If you grab this loot, this giant moth-like thing will come out and it'll eat you. And then it'll either kill you dead or it'll take you into Umbral. And usually, wherever these are in Umbral, there's like a fairy or something to destroy you while you're in Umbral and kind of take you out. Instead of just picking it up, that's if you just kind of walked up and picked it up. So you got to be careful, because there's going to be mimics throughout the game, you know, through the rest of this walkthrough. But I'm going to do my best to show you where they all are. And they do move. They're not always in the same spot. So sometimes it's here, sometimes it's over there. So you just got to pay attention when you're picking up your loot that it doesn't have a wiggly tail and, you know, be a mimic and take you out. So once you got that, and that also gives you the ability to, so those mimics, they give you these vestige moths that'll warp you back, you know, to your last vestige or whatever that may be in the area. I'm going to kind of tie all this together real quick. So there's 2 pillars here, and there's loot in the pillars. The mimic is over there, or sometimes the mimic's over here. But in this case, in this side over here, there's a gate, and you can cross through this gate in Umbral. And this is that river with our shortcut over there to the right. So you can see that kind of circles around. It can be a little bit more confusing because all of this is inside the circle as well. But we're going to work through that. All right. So back to the 2 pillars. going to cut through this pillar here with Umbral. I'm actually going to enter Umbral. And we're going to go get that shortcut. I'm going to run down, run over. If you're not in Umbral long, we'll be leaving it soon. Get the shortcut. That goes back to the vestige. Come back here. There's going to be 2 wolf men up here that we're going to have to fight. Buff if you want. There's 2 pieces of loot here. Some upgrade nuggets. And then inside this bridge pillar, there's a ring. This ring isn't bad actually. It's a poised ring, so if you're playing where that that fits into your build, it helps out. It's a decent ring. Check it out. Do poise as well as bleed, I think it is. Exit Umbral here. And this is exactly where we just were, where we ran through. The 2 pillars are over there. We picked up the mimic. Here we're going to go right. We're going to go grab that loot over there. And drop this ladder. There's really nothing down there. I don't know why that ladder's there. I'm trying to figure it out. But we'll exit this whole area in Umbral back to the vestige and just look around. But I could never find anything really. So grab that ladder for a shortcut, and then there's another ladder up here to the left in the bonfire area. But before that, there's going to be like a lot of wolfmen that we have to deal with. I think there's 4 in this area, and a mage. So we'll deal with them. I'm just going to buff again so we don't lose it and just kind of go ham. And then this is the shortcut over here. Ladder, I'll show you where that's at once we deal with the mage and the other 2 wolfmen that are hiding inside that hut over there. Come out of there, guys. So this shortcut leads to the Fen. So this is the swamp dogs. There's a wolfman down there, and that's where that one fairy was that we killed, and we got some loot. That's where that leads back to the Fen. But you're gonna go. Actually, was there? I can't remember if there was a loot in there or not. No, there wasn't. It's just the 2 guys hiding. He came up the ladder at us from the Fen. Aggroed him. So you're going to come up, fight all that stuff, come to the back here where the mage was, and go up the ladder. There's going to be a group of people just fighting and going at it. There's a chest on the other side of them. Just let them fight it out. Unless you want to get in there and fight with them, I just kind of let them do their thing and then pick up all the souls or the vigor. I have no more mana. Let's go get them. Run to the back here. Grab his chest. Yeah. Increases. Interesting. Back down after the chest. I wish it would let you roll through the ladders, but it doesn't. You have to go on the one side or the other. So you want to follow this around this hut. There's some loot in here. And this is just the rooftop back into the Fen. That whole area over there is the Fen, campfire. You know, we planted a seed over there in that area at one point in time. Yeah, just roll off here. We're going to enter Umbral, like I said, and just kind of like leave the area back to the vestige and look around and make sure that I didn't get anything. There's that ferry and the loot that was in there on the Fen side of things. See, I don't know why that ladder's there. There's a ladder right there, and I don't know why, because I wasn't able to find anything else in here that, you know, is of any importance, really. Oh yeah, there's too many bosses, because one of the mini bosses is hiding a chest in front of us that's got a great sword in it that I use on my Inferno build. So let's rest at the vestige. Maybe through my notes, make sure we're good. I don't know why it's glitching like that after vestiges now. Alright, let's go. Looks like we did pretty well there. How are we doing on time? This is going to be a longer one. In here, there's going to be a gate coming up. You have to be careful. There's some loot. Let me grab the loot. So inside the gate, you can get through the gate by umbral, but you got to do it pretty quick because there's a gargoyle, and you just heard it hit the ground. And the job of the gargoyle is to like bounce on your head. So he's right there. So they're kind of a pain to fight. So whenever there's an umbral, there he is. Yeah. Like there's gargoyles and stuff that are going to jump on you. I'll try to tell you as much as possible, but I just kind of quickly jump through those like that and avoid them. Up here there's going to be a fire dog and a regular dog. The fire dog is kind of hidden behind all of the stuff over here on the right side, and then this regular dog here. Usually just try to aggro that guy, get him to come to me, and then I'll deal with the fire dog second. And for the fire dog, I just jump through. He'll do his thing. Now with these guys, when they die, they blow up. So you want to get away from them. It doesn't hurt bad, but it does hurt enough to mess with you. Alright, should be, I think, 2 more dogs and then one of those rogue guys with a parasite. But there's some loot here. Important loot for our build. It's going to be good. Show you that in a minute once we deal with... Here they come. So the dog. This guy's got a parasite on him. Grab that. Well, there should be one more. There he is. Come on, man. I want to try to land a different attack. So at this cut right here, this V, it circles around and there's a split in the middle of it. So you can go left or you can go right, and it kind of goes into the same area. And we'll head up to the right side, and I'll show you why. We're gonna go talk to Demiros and get a stigma, and then plant a seed in here. So we can go ahead and plant the seed now. Let's just throw it in. Plant the seed so it's ready for us when we're in Umbral. Grab this upgrading fabric, upgrading.
Only
You know what
the
it is.
ignorant think of the Rogars as mindless.
Talk to Demiros, get through her dialogue. We need her to move from
and
here.
I don't like Rogar. It's his way. As long as you're working to
Purchase stuff from her. If you're trying to complete everything, grab throwing objects and spells and stuff from her. We'll see her again, but grab it if you need it. This dog here is sleeping. And I'm going to enter Umbral. Oh, there's a guy here, yeah. Gotta take him out first. You can ignore that fire dog down there. We're not going to mess with him. We just want to get this while we're here.
Damn coward!
Come now. You are half dead already. If anything, I'm merely helping
what
you.
was that?
While
All right.
myself.
While that's running, you can head back up.
In the name of Boreas,
You'll know when it's over when the shrimps show up on the right-hand side. Oh, look at that. If you stand next to her, it cancels the Umbro timer. See the eye go away? It's cool.
Despite what so
I didn't
many
know that.
think, we have never needed God.
Oh yeah, you see that circle up there by the 3,253? That circle, when you get enough vigor in that to upgrade your character, it'll pop that little upgrade purple symbol inside the circle. I'll try to show you the next time we're there. We'll be there pretty soon. So now the stigma's done, we can run up and rest at the seed that we planted. So we got a mini boss fight coming up with a good sword at the end and a chest. So you know how you go in here and it'll say upgrade character. We're so close. Now this seed is not a safe seed. There's always going to be dogs and, you know, something running at you. So just be mindful of that as that's happening, because trying to see if I can get enough vigor to get an upgrade and show you what I was talking about. Let's just pop one of these. Should do it. Yeah, so see the purple emblem that's popped up now? And this inside the circle next to the 4,102 on the top right? That means we have enough to upgrade our character, and you'll see the same symbol here. And I'll show you. This is the V. It goes back. There's a dog here, and this is the dog and the parasite guy that we defeated earlier. Here's the parasite guy. And that's where we came from, down there. All right. Up this hill, there's going to be more people fighting. You can ignore them, you can fight them, it's up to you. I just kind of let them do their thing. Kind of dodge and run through them. And then here, mini boss fight. All right. So this guy is like a holy knight, basically. You're going to see him a lot. So like the big head that we fought last part, what was this, part 6? The big head, this guy, the holy knight. There's going to be a lot of guys that you kind of fight as mini bosses, and then they end up kind of throughout the rest of the game. They're not as strong and as powerful as they were when you fight them as a mini boss. They're weakened a bit, but you still got to fight them. And as you get stronger, it doesn't matter anyway. You can take them out pretty easy. So you can see that he has this holy on him. There's some parasites that are laying all around out here, just kind of like the swamp guy we were fighting. You pop the parasite to end his holy, and then we can do some damage to him. So yeah, let's go. And let me get out of the way real quick. See if I can get him on this one. So now you can see his holy's gone. Alright, now his holy's there again. Let me heal up real quick. I gotta find one. Should have got him. I have salts on. Let me see. I'll buff up a little bit. See if this hurts him at all. Yeah, he'll do that. He'll throw people at you. He'll start healing up. I gotta get that off of him pretty quick. I knew it. Shouldn't have went for that hit. No big deal. Alright, he's done. Just trying to see what kind of hit count I could get on him. So yeah, we'll see more of them in the future. Grab some loot in the backside here and grab this chest. Now this weapon is great. I love this. The Bloodthirst weapon is great. It's a great weapon. I use it on my... If you're doing like an Inferno build, I think it's one of the better weapons that you can run on that type of a build. There's where's it at? There it is. Duh. So yeah, you'll get burn. Yeah, you'll get burn with it and poise. Now burn is like a slow tick of their health, and poise is like a burst, and then like a slow tick. Or no, sorry, a burst, and then every critical or every physical hit after that, after the burst, you'll take a little bit of, a little more off. So that's a great weapon. It's not for this. It's not for this character because, it needs 13 agility and 13 Inferno. But for an Inferno build, throw that agility on there. You won't have the agility right off the beginning, but throw the agility on there. It's absolutely worth it. There was an axe that I got too, and I kind of comboed with and dual wielded, and it was amazing. But I don't see it here. So this elevator that we just took up, it kind of brings us back around to kind of like brings the worlds together. This is that up there is like the vestige, the holy vestige, and then we came down and went across here to go back over to like home base on the bottom end and do a bunch of stuff. That's all this is. It's just connecting the world for more interconnectivity between spots. So if you're interested in doing what I'm doing now, where you're just kind of running around and doing different things and checking out side quests, this helps with that. Alright, so back down the elevator, back through all the people fighting. They may come in at us, they may not. And then back to our seed. Rest at our seed, upgrade. We're ready for another upgrade. I might just book it through them. Might not fight them. It's gonna be a moth lady up here because we're an umbral. Just rest real quick. So we don't have to mess with her. I only mess with those when I have to, or later on when it's like not a big deal. But remember, when you rest here, there's gonna be like a dog that's gonna run at you. You just kind of go get him usually. So we can do our upgrade. More into radius. All right. All right, back to this area where we talked to Demiros. You can see that she's now gone. We're gonna go through this all the way now, all the way up to a gate area. Take out the dog. We're getting stronger. Our radius is going up. We're getting stronger now. Guy behind here. Sometimes that'll bring him out. I guess not. Come on, dude. Can't use all of my, well, I got ways to replenish my casting if we need to, so no worries. We're gonna need our casting up here though. Depending on what you're playing. Grab the loot. One of those loots is one of the loot is normally there. So we got a dog down here, a double axe guy. I don't know what to call those guys. Rangers, and then an archer. These archers are horrible. They will destroy you. They usually have 3 shots. So See if we can get her. Come on, one more. She's done. I usually bring this guy up here. Go ahead and fight him where I have a little bit of area to fight him. Positioning's everything. That went well, actually. That doesn't always go that well, I'll be honest. Sometimes that archer is a pain. Around here, there's going to be another fire dog. Let him do his thing. Push up on him. And then get out of the way. Sometimes there's loot up here from her. Not this time. Grab this loot. Our gate is up ahead. Same thing here. Rinse and repeat from the other gate. Go through. Oh no, actually, we're gonna enter Umbral here. Yeah. So you can see the gargoyle hanging up. Pop him down, and then fight him. He'll come at you, and there's a second one after him. And a parasite dog. But the parasite dog is on the other side of the fence, so he won't be able to come through. Because in his world, there's a fence there. So just pop him down, let him come through. You can hit him again if you want. You can get a shot on him. Kind of a pain, so. You can see off in the distance, there's that archer. She's just sitting there. You'll see that the dog, he can't come through, see. There's a fence there for him. Or gate, excuse me. So same rinse and repeat with the archer if you can get a lock on it. Not you, not you. So usually 3 with them. Then you can get them. And we're exiting Umbral right up here. Ring, sleeping dog. There's going to be several other dogs and a ranger and another mimic somewhere. I'm going to aggro the dogs. Oh, and then another. When we get to the bridge, I'll talk about that at the bridge. Be another dog. Pop one of these now. There he is over there. So there's always loot here. Grab that. The sword. Take him out and then we'll get the mimic. The mimic is not always here. Mimics move. So it's not always in this location. Sometimes it's over there. Sometimes it's across the bridge. Go ahead and soul flare. Grab the loot. And we're going to enter Umbral here to build a bridge. And there's going to be another gargoyle. There he is. His whole purpose is to pounce you when you're going over the bridge and knock you off and kill you. Great guy, isn't he? All right. Over here to the right. Gonna be able to talk to the NPC.
Hey, look at that. You're a lampy like me. Not gonna hurt us now we got these, eh? Wait till
Don't do his dialogue.
Melchior, he's a fake evil wizard. Don't
worry about Umbral. There's a place we can exit it up here coming up. We ran through it. Yep, we're done. Down here for some loot. It's going to be 2 ladders down. Or 1 ladder now because we're already down one. Grab that loot. Turn it around. That's important for upgrades. I'm not going to put a seed here. Climb this ladder back up to where we were. We're gonna head back to where we took out that other archer when we came in to the area. if you're doing bad with like health and you know, mana and everything, you could put a seed there, but you don't have to, because you can exit Umbral here. This is an interesting area, so just kind of be careful here. If you can take anything out from afar, I'd say go ahead. Probably gonna jump up now. I'm being very cautious with this, and I'm watching my Umbral counter, or my timer on my Umbral. Why does he keep jumping up and down? That's weird. Don't jump down. Perfect. Yeah, so just take your time here. Alright, there's some loot back in there, but we're gonna go this way first. And then work our way down, slowly down the hill, and then back in. Oh, fire dog, fire dog. Forgot about that guy, sorry. Loot where the archer is, where we came in through the gate. Back down the hill, we're doing good. Another fire dog with parasite. Pop that. I'm watching here. 2 more dogs. I'm just trying not to aggro them, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go get that loot in this back corner. Ah, pick it up. Just some upgrade nuggets. A little more loot here. And out we go. Now this is a mini boss fight on this bridge. It's an interesting fight. Let me go ahead and let's get some mana. So he's fire. So yeah, we're good to buff. Let's get him. Actually, let me get a good amount. Just in case we get the ability to get some shots in on him. Grab the loot. Here he comes. In all his glory. Oh. He's a heavy hitter. But do that with a shield. If he pops that out, you want to destroy it because it buffs him. Trying to get it. That's gonna hurt, but I'm trying to get this. Let's just get him away from it. I don't know why it was being so difficult. It's usually not that difficult to destroy the statue. Yeah, buff or not, let's go. See if this will work. Yeah, we got it. Alright, cool. We won't aggro on him or whatever. Just kind of staying away from him. Staying back now because of how the beginning went. The lava does hurt. He's got a hammer slam too, like a slam with his axe. It's done. We needed to be an umbral anyway. I just didn't want it to go like that. I'm not going to put a seed here either. Once he's done, enter Umbral if you're not. We need it anyway to get a shortcut back to where we're headed. We'll grab this lock. It'll open. I'll show you the door. You'll see it. That'll give us an ability to get to a shortcut. On the right-hand side here, in this little opening, there's a piece of loot. Grab that. And drop down. Roll. Roll. Come on. Pull this across. I'm gonna pop one more so that I can buff. Oh, maybe I need more than that. I'm gonna heal. There's not it's not bad enemies across the way. Oh, I forgot there's a timer. It's not bad enemies across the way, it's just a lot of enemies. They're just kind of garbage enemies, but... So, you know, heal up, buff, get ready. It's just a bunch of smaller enemies. Sometimes it doesn't always lock, I don't know why. Kind of annoying, especially when you're in a fight like before when it didn't lock. Just be careful on the platform to not jump off. There's another lock here that we need, so that's why you got to kind of clear this area out and not run. It's right here on the right hand side of the platform. Pop the lock, and it'll give us the ability to go up the ladder over there. Found all the good loot. Let's go up and we can exit Umbral and head to the next area. We're doing good. A main boss, 2 mini bosses, and into a new area. We're doing great. Exit here. Get all the Shadow Realm off your back. Head around for a shortcut to drop a ladder back into the area. We're going to need that in just a minute. Oh, we'll jump down there, but, you know, we'll want to come back here and have that available. Oh, yeah, there's loot here. Let's forget about that one. Now, up here, there's going to be a bunch of enemies. Some fire dogs and stuff. If you have the heals for it, you can fight them. If you just want to run through and get to a vestige, just run through. Entirely up to you. I'll show you the enemies. It is some dogs, it's some rangers, and it is an archer. And then there's a fire dog right through the main gate. So here they are. Oh, we're doing pretty good on time, actually. Let me run through, because I want to talk about what's up in here. Oh, come on, bro. They will never hit that accurately. Fire dog to your right, just go through it. He's not gonna matter. Hit the vestige. Go ahead and rest and reset the world. All right. Scrolling down on my notes, give me a second. So this is the Invader Shrine. Let me show you that first. Damaros is over there. We'll talk to her in a sec. This is the Invader Shrine. I don't have anything I want, but you can buy these if you like them with the fingers. This has been generated over time by, you know, other people playing the game and generating this. Yeah, Invader Shrine. Around the Invader Shrine is some loot. If you're an Inferno build, that's a win. Actually, you know what? We have this now. Why didn't I put that on? I'll show you that in a second. Let's put our buff here. So yeah, check this out. We got new toys. At the end, it does that. Bam! For AoE. Versus our regular. Nice. There's some loot over here to the right. Grab the loot. And then talk to Damaros. Oh, she didn't talk.
As long as you're working towards the will of Adyr,
That was weird.
I'll have your back.
She usually has a dialogue there.
As long as you're
So-
working towards the will of Adyr,
What did I do wrong?
I
I
love
hope I didn't do
your
anything
back.
wrong to mess that up. Do we need her? So if you lit the beacons, no Damaros. You're on a different path. You can come in here and do everything you need, get the vestige, and then head out and do the rest of the stuff that we're doing, but no Damaros for you because she's gone. You're picking a different path.
as long
weird
as
that
you're
she doesn't
working
have-
towards the will of Adyr, I'll have your back.
I thought she had some dialogue there that we needed. I'll check on that offline and see what's going on, make sure I didn't miss anything, and then I'll update you on the next one. But go ahead and upgrade your character here. Oh, you know what we need to do? Before we do that, we need to finish up at Skyrest. We got to go pay the NPC. I didn't read my notes on that. I just kind of went crazy and went and did what I do. Yeah, we were supposed to warp back after we talked to the NPC at the vestige. No worries. So she's in here. Come down from the vestige to your right. She's gonna want her money. Give her 3,000.
The wise always do right by the cook, the smith, and
You should have
You
it.
just be sure to make. If you
Run
don't,
through her
and
dialogue.
neither of us want- I help you.
Till
Just
she
be
gets
sure
to I
if
help you.
don't-
That's the end of that. We should be.
Several of our sacred, a noble knight, canonized at the
Went through her
hallowed many,
dialogue.
but Latimer. Our holy work continues, Lampbearer. Let
Upgrade 2
Aureus's
for
will
that.
be done.
There's a point, but if you and I suggest naturally,
I can't remember if they were here last time or not. But you can talk to them.
Radiance, our immaculate lady.
Something that's
will
important
bring
to note.
redemption.
In Umbral. See, we're still sitting on 10,000. Which is great. We can do some upgrades while we're here.
The lamp only
Yeah, he's just doing his normal thing. So, as we went through some enemies here, we've gained the ability to buy stuff from them. This sword, I'm telling you, is amazing if you're doing a Radiance build. Her sword is insane. I should be buying it, but I want to run dual hammer as long as I can. I'm enjoying it. I'm having to upgrade both of them, but you know, it is what it is. Here's some stuff. We've got some bosses coming up that are gonna do that are gonna give some more abilities and things that are gonna be pretty nice. Oh, you know what? I need to check. Yeah, okay. So the upgrade shard is coming up, or whatever it's called. Yeah, we'll be getting one of those soon. It's in an area with a big head, and one of those guys, that last mini boss we fought on the bridge, there'll be one of those, and in Umbral there'll be that big head. You can hand over that. Pick that up. It's going to help with our upgrades. We picked that up when we went down the 2 ladders where we didn't plant the seed after we talked to the NPC, the base of the cave area, and then we went back up and fought everything.
Get back to them.
So, more upgrades. We do have some vigor. Let's see. This hammer is at 4. This hammer is at 3. I'm gonna upgrade that one. Just gonna put them both at 4 for now, I think. I don't know, man. I'm tempted. But it's 4 of those. So I could do both to 5. I mean, that's probably gonna hurt me later, but let's do it. Let's get powerful. But, you know, there's ways to farm those if you need them, and you can always do that. Oh, let me rest and get this off of me. So now that we've done all that, I can actually upgrade. Throw a bunch more in here. Go ahead and rest. I'm going to go down and talk to Holy Man. I don't remember if we picked something up from him. We just did a lot, so I'm gonna check it out. And then we'll talk to him, come back, and we'll end this one. We're almost at that hour mark. Yeah, so we're good. All right. Back to the shrine. All right, we'll pick back up at the shrine for part 8. It's been great, guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here, man. If you want to add a like or a comment to the video, something I could do to make it better, I'd love to know that. But as always, man, I really appreciate y'all being here, and take care. See you on the next one.